Hey, what's up guys, DarkWar005 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Guild Wars Prophecies. In this episode we're going to continue to do some further ranger questing. Last time we did Ranger Nent's quests to get a few pets related skills, so now we're going to keep heading further into Regent Valley in order to... Ooh, this is a... That's an area we don't want to go yet. That would be pretty dangerous. Let's just head back this way. See if I can find where we're supposed to go here. If I remember correctly, there are a few other ranger trainers in this area, so this is the general direction we're going to want to go. So basically we're just going to head deeper into Regent Valley and try and get some more skills, because as it stands we really only have one attacking skill, and that's not going to cut it for very long. We're going to need a huge arsenal as we get further into the game here. Alright. So, heading this way. I still haven't thought of a name for our pet here, our Melandru's Stalker. So if you have any ideas, you can leave those in the comments, because, like I mentioned in a Minecraft video, I believe, I'm not very creative with naming things, so it would probably be very helpful if you guys would maybe give me a name for this guy, because we don't want him to just be Pet Melandru's Stalker forever. Alright, so let's head over across this bridge, I believe is the correct direction to go. While we're heading this way, I wanted to mention something with the Minecraft videos. I've been getting a little bit of lag with those videos lately, so I'm just working through those issues. I think it's because of the recent update to Minecraft, so those videos should be returning shortly. Now, you're going to want to avoid these bandit bloodsworns and the fire starters, because they're going to be aggressive to you. So if you're not looking to fight, then try and avoid them. But if you do want to actually get into a fight with these guys for experience or something, feel free to fight them. They're not that strong, but I'm just gonna not worry about them for the sake of the video, and we'll try and move on here. Alright, so here is Ivor Trueshot, and he is going to be our next ranger trainer. Hello there, I'm called Ivor Trueshot, and I'm the marksman expert in these parts. Marksmanship expert in these parts, rather. I train new rangers to read the wind, among other things. What would you like to talk about? There are many aspects to being a ranger, but none more important than skill with a bow. I can help you become a greater archer, but first you must show me that you have potential. If you follow the ridge eastward, you'll find a colony of plague worms anxious to rise from the ground and attack the unsuspecting traveler. If you can kill all the plague worms in the allotted time, I believe you have the makings of a real ranger. I'll give you a couple of skills temporarily that a true marksman would use to meet this challenge. Alright, so Ivor's going to give us 2 new skills in order to take on this mission, which we're going to go do right now because we don't have time to talk. So these are the worms that he was discussing. We're just going to fight them as they pop up and take them out as quickly as possible, because we do have a time limit. So let's just attack this guy, cast this spell. I'll explain what these do in a second, but I don't really have time right now. This guy here. It'll seem a little bit overwhelming because they will go back into the ground if you don't attack them fast enough, so you're going to want to make sure you try and get them as they're coming out. Oh my goodness, these guys are pretty quick. Alright, let's get this guy. Our pet is going to be a huge help here, and the skills that he gave you are going to be vital to completing this, so I'll make sure to go over what exactly it is that they do in a moment. Oh, we might fail this one. Seven seconds left? Oh my gosh, we're not gonna make it in time. Nope, it looks like we didn't quite get them all, which is unfortunate. Let's go talk to Ivor and see what he says. Well, you failed this time, but you can come back later and try again. Alright, well, we're gonna have to come back and try that quest again to actually get the experience for it, but it does look like he's going to allow us to keep the skills, so why don't we just pick up these coins. I don't think I've actually ever failed that mission before. I was having a little bit of trouble targeting them for some reason. It's just been forever since I played this game, I guess. Hopefully next time we'll do better. We'll come back and do his quest again in a little while. Oop, sorry, hold on. I accidentally reset my timer. That's okay. Alright, so where... I'm trying to remember if there's another ranger trainer in this area, but I can't recall that, so I think we're going to have to go and do another professions quest for right now. So why don't we use the map travel feature and travel to Ashford so that we can go and do some other quests in the Catacombs. It's taking a little bit to load here, sadly. Alright, there we go, not too bad. Alright, so let's just keep heading in this way. Now we're going to go down into the Catacombs, and we're going to do... Well, first, let's take this guy's quest over here. Brother Menlo is going to give us our monk quest. Greetings, my child. Can I help you today? Or are you here to offer your services to those in need? One of the tasks my messengers have been given is collecting the rare elements in Ascalon for study here at the Abbey. My young friend Paulus thinks he has discovered such a treasure in one of the flooded areas of the Catacombs, but he cannot reach it on his own. Paulus, you see, is a smiting monk and not very adept at healing magic, and the waters in that area of the Catacombs are full of disease. I will grant you a simple healing spell. Meet Paulus inside the Catacombs and he will show you where the trouble is. Return to me when Paulus has successfully retrieved the artifact. Because you are not a monk, when I teach you these monk skills, you will lose the mesmer skills you have. Alright, so we're going to ask him to teach us the monk skills, and our mesmer skills are going to be pretty much gone here. So let's organize these real quick. Actually, they're pretty well organized. I like to keep my non-useful spells down here, such as the passive ones like Charm Animal, and the healing spells near the end, and all the attack skills near the front, but you can feel free to organize them however you want, because, like I said, this game is customizable, so you can pretty much arrange your skills in any way that you feel comfortable with. Hopefully this one won't take too long to load. If it does, I'll end up cutting it out, but otherwise we'll just keep it in, because it'll save me some editing, so that's fine with me. It has been a long week. I'm glad to finally be able to sit down and record some more videos. Tennis has been taking a lot out of me lately, and it's just been one humongously tiring week. Yeah, this guy's the one we have to protect here. So basically the goal of this mission is to heal him as he walks through the diseased waters of the Catacombs so that he can make it to his destination. He's going to be able to take out pretty much all of these undead guys for you because he is a smiting monk. And undead creatures are very weak against monk smiting attacks, so you see, you saw there I barely even got a chance to like cast an attack on him before he was already gone. Alright, so let's just keep going. So down here, this green water is obviously the diseased water that Menlo was talking about. Let's take out this restless oh. Well, it looks like Paulus already got him. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to target our Paulus, and you can see here our health has now turned green, which means we're diseased or poisoned. In this case, it's disease from this passive skill here, and we're just going to heal him up with Orison of Healing every time that he's getting low on health, so just cast it once in a while. Make sure him and I are both up to health here. I'll cast Troll Unguent on myself. That way my health is counterbalancing the health degeneration. So you can see now instead of losing health, I'm gaining health, which is a good thing. Alright, so now he's out of the diseased water. We'll heal him up while he's grabbing that item. Heal him a few times before he gets to back into the water. And we do have to follow him all the way back as well, so not too hard of a mission here. And it's definitely worth it for the experience you get, so... Alright, let's cast Troll Unguent on myself again. Now, you can't cast certain healing spells on other players, but most monk healing spells will be able to be cast on teammates and allies like Paulus, so... You saw there, Troll Unguent only works on myself, but Orison of Healing will be able to heal pretty much anyone. Our Melandru Stalker is actually losing some health there, so why don't we heal him up too, because we don't want him to die. Alright, let's keep going, we're almost there. Here is the stairway, we'll give him one last heal, and that should be good. And I need to heal myself because I'm about to die here, half health. Once you're out of the water, the skill will slowly wear off and you'll be undiseased, so... And then slowly over time, your health will begin to regenerate, so that's good. But yeah, like I was mentioning before Paulus interrupted me with his quest here, very tiring week. I have an orchestra festival on Monday, so no school, which is awesome. I'm always glad to take a free day off to go play some music, which is never a bad thing. It definitely helps relieve the stress of school, so that's that, but that's basically why there haven't been very many videos this week, besides that Guild Wars video, which took forever to load, the first episode of that. The second episode will probably be going up while I'm recording this, actually, so hopefully you guys will see that soon. Well, if once you see this episode, you'll have already seen that, but I'll just now be uploading it, so. Alright, so one kind of tricky part to this quest is that you have to wait for Paulus to actually give you this starburst. If you run through the instance too soon, you'll have to start the entire quest over again, so don't do that. I've done it before and it is not fun at all. Alright, just keep on going here. Maybe we'll be able to get a couple of the quests done here, and we'll probably be venturing back into the Catacombs in a second to do a few more profession quests that are down there. Alright, so speak to Brother Menelo for your reward. You have done quite well for your first task. Paulus reports his findings are most promising, and I think you might have great promise as well to advance among monks. Alright, so like last time, you're going to want to make sure you don't say that you're ready to become a monk, unless that's the second profession that you're going to choose, so once you choose it, you're stuck with that profession for quite a while. So just make sure it is exactly the profession that you want, because that's the one you're going to be using for a while. But yeah, TF2 videos hopefully will be coming back as well. I really want to get them. It's just they're so much harder to record because I do have to do them post-commentary, so I have to record, and then I have to record the commentary, and it just takes forever. So hopefully I'll get up some motivation to do those again soon. Alright, let's talk to Necromancer Mune. Ah, an adventurous one. What brings you to the dark today? Let's do the Necromancer's Novice, which is the Necromancer quest. Not everyone can become a Necromancer. For example, one of my latest students went into the Catacombs to summon a dark entity. Since he hasn't come back, I can only surmise his creation probably ate him. If you will agree to destroy the nightmare he summoned, I will show you where he went and give you a spell to help. But I warn you, you'll have to be clever to get past the fire traps in the part of the tombs. Of course, if you fail, I shall use your corpse as fodder for the next, more worthy student. Well, she seems like a horrible person. Since you are not a necromancer yet, okay, so she's telling you that she's going to have to get rid of your monk skills to have that. Now, we are going to have to make room for Animate Bone Horror because that's pretty important to this quest, so we will equip that now, and we're just going to follow her down into the Catacombs to a different section of it. She's very kind of sociopathic, it seems. She doesn't really care that her last student got killed by his minion that he tried to summon. Alright, let's kill this restless corpse. Now, one thing that I forgot to mention is that when you're shooting a projectile, this game does calculate if you are behind a wall or not, so even though it looks like it shot through the floor there, if I was a little bit further back, it would have said that my view was obstructed and the damage would not count. So just make sure you are within clear view of the restless corpse, or the enemy that you're trying to fight. Hopefully the sound effects aren't too loud in this. It seems like it might be a little loud to me, but I'm wearing headphones, so we'll see. If it is, it'll be fixed in the next video, and I apologize for that. We just have to get through these somewhat boring quests before we get to the interesting one, guys. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass to get done with all of these more tedious quests. Let's, oop, no, we don't want to log out. Let's change the sound a little bit. The effect volumes, at least. We don't need those to be that loud, so. Alright. Now, Necromancer Immune does have another quest for you, but I don't believe it's a Necromancer skill quest. So that's kind of up to you if you want to take it or not. It's basically just an experience quest for some items. So that's an example of NPCs who are going to have side quests for you to do that aren't mandatory. But you can do them if you want. Why don't I demonstrate real quick the summoning of a minion. So this skill that she gave us here, Animate Bone Horror, is basically what we're going to use to summon our minions. So basically you just want to get within range of a corpse, use the skill, and we're going to summon a minion. So this is one of the fundamental aspects of a Necromancer character, and that is that they can summon undead minions, like I mentioned before, which is pretty awesome. Like, I think that's a cool idea. But you can see their health does degenerate slowly over time, so that is a sad thing about this. Now, the attributes you have for this kind of character, obviously blood magic, death magic, and curses, I believe, is the other one, as well as soul reaping. So those are going to be what you get for these. Soul reaping, I believe, is their special attribute that only oh, there you go. View of target obstructed. So let's head out. But yeah, soul reaping is the special attribute for the Necromancer, and that is going to be every time an enemy dies around you, you're going to regain some energy for their death. So that's a pretty useful thing to have. Alright, let's just keep heading deeper into the catacombs. There, you can see there is a flame trap. Now, this trap here is going to kill you in one shot, so you want to be careful not to step in that. Basically, what you have to do here is summon a minion from this corpse, because when you summon a minion, it will try to walk towards you automatically, and it will set off the trap for you, and you'll be able to pass freely through. So that is the gimmick of this quest here. And there is the nightmare, the Tomb Nightmare. So let's summon our minion here. Oh, I accidentally canceled it. Let's try that again. And there's the little guy who got killed. And we're going to use his corpse for fodder for this quest. Alright, let's cast Troll's Unguent so we can regenerate some health as we go in here. And we'll go and kill this guy. If I remember correctly, he's not too powerful, so he shouldn't provide too much of a problem. Out of energy here. You can see he doesn't hit very high, so you shouldn't have too many issues with this guy. And we took him out pretty easily. There's a staff for necromancers, so he's going to probably drop a weapon useful to theirs, so that's good. Alright. Oop, that is a dead end. Let's head back up to Necromancer Immune and collect our spoils, which will also be the quest for you to become a full-fledged Necromancer if you choose to accept it. So, that is that. This area always seems so long to me. I've played through the beginning parts of this game so many times that it just feels tedious, but I just keep telling myself that soon it will get better, so hopefully you guys all stick with it. Most impressive. You dispatched that nightmare rather quickly. You show some real talent for the work. No, I do not want to become a necromancer, not quite yet. I haven't decided what I want to do yet, so... what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm trying to think of where a close profession would be. Well, out in this area is Wizard's Folly, which is another explorable area, kind of like Regent Valley. And I believe that is where the Mesmers and the Elementalists reside, so why don't we head to Ashford and travel up to Wizard's Folly. We probably won't get to any quests in this video, but we can at least accept some, so that is what we're going to go do now, I think. One thing I like about this game is just how unique all the areas are. They're so... It's really an immersive game, and it's kind of nice. Like, you saw the Catacombs had its own eerie kind of vibe to it. It was nice, and the enemies definitely go with the area, and it's just an overall... I can't stop saying how awesome this game is. I really recommend you guys buy it, and email me if you want to play alongside me in some videos, because it's always nice to have teammates for this as well. It definitely makes it easier. I think in this beginning area you can only have... I think I'm going the wrong way here. Hold on. Wizard's Folly is that way, over there. So we probably don't want to head back to Ascalon. That would be a huge waste of time. Here you have a Strider. I'm not sure if you can actually tame this as a pet, but since the name is green, you probably can if you want, rather than having a Melandru Stalker. However, I believe the Melandru Stalker is at a higher level. You can see pets do level up, so I think we'll stick with him for now, at least until we find a more valuable pet to tame. And once you tame a pet, I think you can only have one pet at a time as a ranger. I mentioned in the first video that this is one of the only times I've ever played ranger. I haven't ever, like, made a full-on ranger character where I actually stuck with it till the end of a game here, so I don't know too much about them. So we'll be learning about that as we go. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I'm a little bit tired. Sorry for that. You just have to bear with me here. And here we go. Wizard's Folly. As the name suggests, there are going to be a lot of caster type trainers here, so Mesmers and Elementalists. And there may even be a ranger in this area somewhere. And the warriors, there are also some warriors here as well, I think, so. Or, no, that's probably it. I'm thinking of a different area, sorry. Ooh, I never noticed that before. You can actually see the tower up there on top of the mountain. I believe that is where one of the Elementalist trainers hangs out. So here there are some more passive mobs, these stone elementals to the sides of me here. So feel free to fight them for experience, but like the flame runners, we're just gonna keep going on here so that we can get to Phobos Fair, the town that's in this explorable area. And that way we'll have it for map travel all the time. You'll notice that you can't map travel to different explorable areas, so you're gonna have to find a town that's close to those areas in order to have it count as a checkpoint. So here we have Phobos Fair, or Foibles Fair. There's an I there. And this is going to count as a town, so this will be our checkpoint, where we can end the video off today. I know we didn't get too much done because I failed that ranger quest horribly. We'll probably start there in the next video, and I'll try and rematch that guy so that we can get rid of all those worms. So, thank you guys for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more of this series. Hopefully some Minecraft videos to come soon, so look forward to that. I just need to solve some lag issues, like I said, so I will see you guys for the next video. See you then.